The etymology is logos, which is in reference to the incarnation, Christ. I bring this up because Christianity really has that serious fusion of Greek thought. Paul wrote in Greek. Like the New Testament is not 80% Paul, and it was written in Greek. Like when he was the Corinthians, Timothy, all of that, Galatians, it's just Paul running through Greece. I bring this up because Greek art has been so influential to Christendom and Western aesthetic. And there's a reason for that. Remember that word anthropomorphism?
Yes.
Yes, anthropomorphism,
I don't think
where
they were Family Guy or something. Where, yeah,
you're putting like human characteristic to
yeah,
something that's not human. Greek
yeah.
art did that big time. And I put that in your back chat. Greek art is characterized by a deep rooted anthropomorphism where deities and natural forces were depicted in human form, embodying human emotion, traits, and physical perfection. This, combined with a standardized system of iconography, attributes, and symbols, served the primary purposes of religious worship and, of course, also political propaganda and the celebration of human potential. CT, that's everything that you're showing us right now. When we look at the Pieta, when we look at the statue of David, when we look at Michelangelo, a God upon man, like when the touching of the finger, all of that Greek influence, which goes to remember Christianity, when we're moving from the old covenant to the new covenant, that new covenant is best expressed with that Greek anthropomorphism. Because that's like heaven on earth. What is the incarnation? Christ. It's heaven on earth. God became man and God is man. So we exemplify that through our art, where we take that Persian, hello Hafez, Greek, and Roman aesthetic, Roman art, that architecture, and we just like bring it to life. Like it's the best way we express being Christian. Like that, like what I learned in school. The outer bespeaks the inner, like how we have sacraments.
You want to read the sheet?
Well, what?
Iconoclast. Thank you. Thank you,
I'll read.
Yeti. Hey, Crown. Oh my God. Happy Thursday to you and your family, Crown. Hope you and your son are doing well and your mother. Crown Reese. CT. Not one sculpture looks like me or you. Why is that?
Talking about the African sculpture.
The Ethiopian looks a lot like, would look like Crown Reese. Like the Ethiopian iconography, that would look a lot like Crown Reese and his family.
Tariq
With,
Nasheed
the
opened up.
wave, light skin, the wave.
Tariq Nasheed opened up the Hidden History Museum. All of these blacks who open up these museums, they don't really have any art to put in these museums of any note because it's not inspired by anything. It's not backed by anything beautiful, to be honest with you, or something on an institutional scale, right? Like the Christian church. So that's why when you go into these places, it's generally ugly art or some slave bullshit, right? I've always thought that. I said, if you're not really making art based on Christian stories, or it's not gonna be beautiful. It's just
Well,
not.
beauty is in the eye of the beholder, sir. So
Yeah, the
would you
beauty
would you
yeah. Go ahead, buddy. I'm
would
listening to
would
you.
would would you agree that this is just a fancy form of personification that the Greeks were doing?
I, I can't really directly answer that question, man. I don't. Me personally, I don't think art is subjective. I think that anybody can look at. If you just use African art, man, let's be honest about it. 9 times out of 10, people are gonna say that shit is ugly. It's not beautiful. It's because it's not inspired by anything of beauty. I mean, the whole idea of the Renaissance was again heaven on earth. So you're making art that literally exemplifies. You're making castles and cathedrals, and you're making literally like literal buildings that are supposed to be the representation of heaven. I don't know,
Well,
man.
well,
That's what
I
it
know
did to
you
me. That's what
you
it
you
was.
I
That's what
know
it
you've
was.
never been to Japan, right?
Never been
But
to Japan.
Japan got some of the prettiest castles you will ever see, and they don't look anything like a European castle. You ever seen a samurai castle? Like a picture of a samurai castle in like Hoto or in Nagasaki, something like that. Have you ever seen something like that, CT, in your life? A picture or anything like that? How the Asians did their castles?
I have.
I would say that they're just as architecturally, aesthetically pleasing as anything
And
Europe
they didn't
made,
need Christianity. And you're saying that they didn't need
and they
Christianity.
didn't need Jesus for that.
They didn't need you. Okay, all right, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Chinese,
I'm just saying.
Japanese.
Fair enough.
Admittedly, there's a lot of Japanese and Chinese art, actual like on paper kind of art, which is also very good. Um, by the way, good evening, everyone, or good afternoon, wherever you are. Hope everyone's well.
And
I
thank
think
you for
you. I
having me,
think.
y'all. I'm gonna go back in the
Yeah.
chat. Thank you, though.
Is it me, dog? Is it me? Did I smell? He immediately left. I don't want to take it personal. Oh, did I
Go ahead.
skip?
No, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No. Sorry, you want to read that?
Yeah. Matter of fact, yeah. Let me read it real quick. MRL, man, what's up, buddy? Modern Renaissance man is in the building. He says Jesus is coming back, or Jesus coming back has been one of the biggest hustles of churches across America. There is not going to be a return of Jesus. Jesus will return has been preached since my great grandparents. Okay.
Jesus, in
fair
fact,
enough.
said he would return within the lifetime of his disciples.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
He missed that particular call. maybe he set his watch a little bit late. I don't know.
Hello, can I?
Um,
Hello, hey panel. I just want to say
hey,
something. I understand you. I know you cut me out, but this is what I was trying to get at previous. CT. I'll be brief.
No,
What the important thing about Jesus being white, like the one thing made like you were saying is important. Like viewing him, why can't he be black or whatever? It'll give us like a more powerful image. Well, there's a case in the United States, Dow versus the United States, when this guy, he was Syrian and he used Jesus. They denied him citizenship, saying that he's Asiatic, he's not white or whatever. And he said, well, Jesus is from my region, Palestine or Syria, somewhere around there. So
Mhm.
if I'm not white, Jesus isn't white. And that's the case. It's called Dow versus United States. That was in 1919, I think. And it was
yeah, but
interesting. So if Jesus, the Savior, could be white, why can't I be white if we're from the same area?
no, but
Representation
what
does matter.
white? I mean, what does he mean about non? What is he specifying about? There are lots of non-whites. Is a Chinese person? Or,
No, they were
that's
saying
a non-white.
that's what he's saying. Yeah, because that is Asia. Yeah, that all of the Asian people that they're non-white.
But
He
when
was
this
denying
individual
him
is saying non-white, like Jesus isn't going to be white, what he expected Jesus to look like?
white. He's depicted as white.
But
That's why.
who's ever said Jesus is going to look white in what? But the thing is, again, white is a spectrum in itself. A Greek is a white, an Italian
I
is a
agree.
white,
I agree.
a Spaniard is a white.
Yes, and I've seen them near my color.
But I don't think Jesus
Honestly,
is going to look like you. I
no, he's not.
doubt.
I'm talking about color-wise. I've seen them as near as dark as me. Bronzy.
No, I mean
like a
he's going to
bronze.
look like a modern day Israeli Arab. That's what
Yeah.
he's going to look like. That we haven't evolved that much in that period. I mean, as I say, because the thing is, I know where these kind of people want to go. They just want to take away the white part because then they want to add in their particular ethnicity. So, some Hebrew Israelite moron is going to go, well, Jesus probably had a flat nose and a protruding brow or something. Suddenly, before you know, some people said he had wiry hair. like the man walked around with an afro or some shit. 99% certain he's going to look like a modern day Jewish individual, certainly a Middle
He
Eastern
would look
Arab.
more Jewish. Jewish have less, statistically, they have less DNA in common with blacks. But believe it or not, Arabs have 30% genetic DNA related to blacks, 30%. But they believe that it got there during slavery, the slave trade.
I mean, someone said Jesus was an Arab. I know. I'm not saying he's gonna look similar to the people of that region.
I think
Look
he's
at the
gonna look
people
more
of that region
Jewish.
now. You're gonna find that he's gonna be very similar. That's if he ever existed in the first place. I mean, there's even question marks over that. But
No, I didn't
the
say.
th-
I didn't say he was. I didn't say was Arab. I know the class saying I said he's Arab. No, he's not Arab. He is Jewish, definitely by the Bible. The Bible says his lineage. They actually say each and every person, son of so and so and daughter of so. I'll be like, oh wow, this is a real long scripture.
the fact is that, I mean, if you actually really think about it, his mother was a human being. His father was the Father, the God. I mean, if you actually even think about it, what would a half man, half God of the universe actually look like physically? I mean, I personally don't think we can even fathom it. I think that, you know, these images that people are depicting Jesus, that it's something that they just feel. As I say, it's more feels rather than facts. I think that a half, you know, a demigod, I guess. Well, I mean, you know, in Christianity, he's not really a demigod. He's all God, all man,
Hafiz,
simultaneously.
do you believe you're a science guy? Do you believe the first human beings came out of Africa?
That's the best evidence we have at the moment. I be honest, I have some question marks over that, because I think that the anthropologists who are claiming this are only looking at where we can find the oldest human remains, and we just simply haven't found. I find it hard to fully accept the out of Africa theory, because there are certain people on other parts of the world which don't seem to. I don't know. It just seems that we may have common. I mean, we all have a common ancestry, but
That's what it's
I don't
called,
know.
Hafez. Hafez, that's
Sorry?
exactly what it's called.
If
What it's
if-
called. Most recent common ancestor.
Yeah.
Now that
Hafiz-
we've mapped, I'm sorry, CT. Sorry.
I was gonna say, Hafiz, assuming that the out of Africa theory is the best theory, and if you run it in tandem with religion, particularly Christianity, if God said we're going to make man in our image, and obviously he's speaking to Christ, like that's the whole belief, like he's speaking to Christ in Genesis, then wouldn't he have made Christ, or wouldn't he have made man the image that he was, which is a black man, if he created the blacks first?
But that's the thing. Like, the Neanderthals didn't come out of Africa. You see, this is the thing. When this out of Africa theory it has holes in it, in the sense that not the what we call the Homo sapiens sapien may have emerged out of the African continent, but there were Neanderthals, and I suspect there were probably other offshoots of hominids
Humanoid.
around the world in which the Homo sapiens sapien possibly mated with. I don't think this theory is full, you know, is as solid and sealed as some people like to think. I think there's holes in it. I think human race and human species have been around longer than what we think they have been, and I think that we will find that this. Well, first of all, the whole God made man in His image. That's if you believe, actually. I mean, you can't do it. You see, what you're trying to do right now is you're trying to do some kind of verbal alchemy. You're trying to mix water and oil. You're trying to mix science with what God. No, God. When God said, "I made man in my image," He made Adam. He made Adam. He didn't make some African dude in the plains of Africa that came out and spread it across. No, He made Adam and Eve. That's who He made in the Garden of Eden. So you have to either be consistent with that story, or you have to ignore that story and then go to the out of Africa story. But whatever you pick, you can't meld these two things together. You're trying to mix two things that are not meant to be mixed. And maybe you want to do some kind of mental gymnastics to kind of make out Jesus was black, but that is on you, sir. That's the out of Africa's theory is a scientific discourse. God making man in His image is a theological discourse. And if you want to follow them, you got to follow both of them in their respective direction. God made Adam and Eve. Now, whether Adam and Eve were black, maybe they were, maybe they weren't. In fact, that story is the very story that made me an atheist. It is that story that made me an atheist.
The one about Adam and Eve being black?
No, about
Or Adam and Eve,
why.
period.
If Adam and Eve were white, as I've always seen depictions of it in my life, I asked the question at the age of 8: if Adam and Eve were white, because that's what I've always ever seen, then where did black people come from? And the answer to that was unsatisfactory, shall we say?
Yeah.
So this is the problem.
Where the Indians, where did all these other groups of people come from?
Well, yeah, where did everyone else come from?
Yeah.
Where did all
But
these
remember,
different ethnicities-
Hafez, CT, remember, many of these new groups, or as we would say ethnicities, they're all quite recent. Like, for example, Hispanic is a recent ethnicity, and it's only found here in the Americas. There has been variations in new groups, tribes, cultures, because when we're looking at just human culture, there's also the anthropology. Like when we have language, we have culture, we have taboo, we have different taboos. All of that is more sociological, and then like that, the study of it, like anthropology. But when we're looking at, since we have mapped the human genome, we do have what we're now referring to as the most recent common ancestor. They're stating that the most recent common ancestor from the mitochondrial side and Y chromosome is about 200,000 years in Africa.
You want to read the super chat real quick?
Crown Reese, hello, Crown Reese again, $5. Thank you for the support. The description of Jesus in the book Daniel, chapter 10, verse 6, and Revelations, chapter 1, verse 14 and 15.
I already read
so-
that earlier. Yeah. Feet of hair of wool, which is my hair. Feet of bronze, which is my skin tone. So me personally, I believe that Christ looks like me, but it is what it is.
Can I go ahead.
No, go ahead, Lena.
I was also saying that I was reading before, Africans, we have an old like she was saying, mitochondrial and on our DNA are markers that we actually have we have an older ancestor than the Neanderthal that is found in African DNA.
Yeah,
also-
Black people are old. Black people, yeah, and we have the most genetic diversity. We are very, very, very old. What
And
happened,
we-
Lena, is that an African Homo sapien woman mated with a Neanderthal. And what's important to always CT. I'm sorry. CT. I'm sorry. Oh.
Now people think beauty is the eye of the beholder, so I'm just trying to. Okay, all right, I guess.
Yeah, but I don't think that is meant to be. I mean, come on, they've sharpened the teeth. Obviously, that's some kind of horror mask or some kind of scary mask in order for warfare or some other ritual.
Yeah, that's like the god of these are like kind of what was discussed, like Africa's paganistic animism, polytheism. There was a god for everything to explain like the waywardness of life, and these gods were greater and more like the maximum of human's ability. Like we don't have power over like the water or the weather.
Michael
It's
Hood.
so grand.
Michael Hood.
Yo,
That is so weird.
Your ancestors.
Oh my god.
You come from 50,000, maybe 100,000 years of being a human being. This is what you've ended up. Your bloodline. This is
my bloodline thought.
Okay. That's 50,000 years of bloodline right here. Okay.
Right now, what you see right now.
Yeah.
That mask is making it incredibly difficult to understand him, and also it's very aggressive looking.
Yeah, that thing is frightening. That is scary.
Yeah.
It's
Gravitate
quite
away.
impressive.
What's up, buddy? Salute, man. Go ahead, buddy. Gravitating away. You are on mute.
Oh, CT, can you once again your live chat? Can I just read Baylove? Baylove, thank you. The evil masks are used to scare off bad spirits, voodoo,
There
juju.
you go.
Funny how an African doesn't understand African art. So the purpose was to take, like bad energy, bad vibes,
Yeah,
like bad spirits.
makes
That's
sense.
why, yeah.
That shit
look
is
at the
ugly
teeth.
and it's bullshit.
But it's meant to be ugly so
I
that it scares off, wards off.
Is all
demons
African
and-
art ugly? I mean, it's just golly. Ugh. Oh God!
At my house. I
Chill.
love African.
Ah!
Well, CT, you are a troll, and it's proving
No,
its
listen.
purpose. It's to scare the
Look,
troll.
let me tell
You
you
are a
something.
troll, CT.
Let me tell you something. When we used to go to Black History museums, or I was in African Studies department, and I saw that ugly ass shit. I said, "Don't. When are we gonna aspire to create better art than this ugly ass shit that we put out?" Shit
But
is
we
ugly.
have. Like, have you seen?
Oh
the
yeah, we had a Baroque period, Lena. Yeah, tell us all about our famous Baroque
Okay,
period.
I'm gonna give you some. Okay, did you see the one of my favorites? Actually, it was actually displayed in a Cosby episode, the funeral procession. It shows Black people going to the funeral about the 1800s or something late, and they're all dressed nice and lovely. It's nice. And then another picture.
That's a nice one. Yeah, okay, that's a
My
nice one.
grandmother.
I mean, it's
my
not
grandmother-
Mona Lisa, but that's a very famous one. Okay, I give you credit for that one.
And then another art piece my grandmother had bought. It's a Black artist, and she believes in supporting Black artists. And she bought it. It was $500. And when she died, I was in charge of the pictures, and I asked whatever pictures you want. She had left them to me as my inheritance, and my uncle wanted it. And do you know it tripled in value? It was 3 Black crown.
Talking about this
clowns.
photo right here that
Yes.
a 7-year-old could have drawn. Go ahead, Lena.
No, it is that type. It's a different type of art. There's a lot of art that
Lena, your daughter
it's
could have
different.
drawn that shit.
No, you're just one of those people that prefer
Your
lines.
daughter's 12, right? She's 12 or 13.
12, yeah.
She has the dexterity to do that, ma'am. She can draw that very same image.
I think it's nice.
This looks like some shit that a 10-year-old could have drawn. Hey, mom, dad, I drew this. And you're the parent, so you don't want to, you don't want to say that shit looks terrible.
No, it
A lot of
doesn't.
watercolor looks terrible.
Oh, that's lovely, darling. We'll put that on the fridge, shall we?
I think it's nice. You're one of those people.
CT, you
people like
wasn't.
art differently. Like you prefer line over color. You ever heard that when you're looking at art, line over color. And some people prefer color and how people express art. It depends what you like. I see beauty in that art. I see Black people dressed out,
I
remembering the
see
dead.
people that needed to have gone through the same type of renaissance that the Europeans went through.
You
in
think
that's
using
why
Using
subjective?
Christianity. I'm sorry, gravitating
You
away.
You think that's why they call art subjective, so we don't tell the truth? Some shit.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's why BD. Oh yeah, art is subjective. Yeah. Oh, okay.
I
Yeah,
think
you
you won at somebody Starry Night by Picasso. That's a beautiful picture, and it looks
I
like
love
something-
that picture. That is a beautiful picture.
It
Yeah.
looks like a
Why
10-year-old could
there
draw.
a battery next to it? Is
You
that for
guys-
scale?
talk about the scale of it.
You guys weren't ever afraid of some Victorian art pieces? I remember my mother had this big painting by Frederick Leighton. I think it was Central June or some crap like that of Ophelia. And those art pieces scared me. I'm sorry. Freaked me out. So I'm not a big art fan, man. Not at all.
CT, can we
Gravitating.
just
I love art.
oh no.
No, I said gravitating. Have you ever been to a Catholic church, like an old school Catholic?
Yes.
It's a place of horror, dude. Do you know
Yes.
how many pictures of people being nailed to a cross and bleeding and shit?
traumatizing.
It's a child's nightmare.
Thank you. I didn't have much.
but the
of
way
a
that
disagreement.
but the statues or the paintings still look beautiful.
Man, CT, I'm with Hafiz, man. That stuff scares the shit out of me.
As a kid, it probably scared you, but it doesn't scare
It
you
triggers me as an adult. I don't know what we were doing out here, bro. I'm sorry.
No, don't get me wrong. I went to the
Okay,
Notre
I'm
Dame.
gonna say Van Gogh. I'm sorry. I knew better.
No
I
worries.
went to-
But
I
we
went
all
to the
got your
Notre-
point. We all got your point, Lena.
Yeah, I went to the Notre Dame Cathedral last year, and it is awesome. I mean, in the truest sense of awesome, not this sort of
Hafez,
light-hearted shit.
After the renovation, is that when you went? after the
No,
renovation?
they were still renovating. There was still
Oh,
there was the
okay.
fire was still being fixed and all that. But
Wait,
the
that's
main
that.
section was still available, and it is magnificently awesome. I mean, you just look at it and you think people made this shit without cranes and modern technology. Like, how long could it take? These stained glasses that were the size of a house. I mean, it's insanely big. And yeah, but there is literally every little segment, there's a picture of someone being harpooned and stabbed and and killed and tortured, and it's like, what the hell? This is a house of horrors.
Oh,
But
CT, you know what Hafez is speaking about? The Stations of the Cross. Do
Yes,
Protestants have that?
those.
I don't know if I think Protestants have that. The Stations of the Cross, because we like Hafez Christians, we break down the passions and like I think it's 12. Like when he fell, like the crown of
Mm.
thorns, when he got whipped.
Yeah.
So
There's all of that, all the segments of his torture, like
yes,
him being
correct.
speared on the cross and he's being
Yes. Yeah.
would you
whipped.
guys appreciate
Yes.
good
That's exactly
architecture?
that's exactly what Christians do, Hafez.
Do you guys appreciate good architecture versus anything on a canvas?
I like that. I appreciate like Roman architect, like the what do you call it, the ducks, what do you call it, the way they did the columns, the Roman columns and stuff. That's nice. And I also like the French cathedrals and how they are depicted, like with the gargoyles and stuff. So I do appreciate different structures. Also here we have what is I'm from Chicago and I'm so bad. What is that famous architect that we have? What's his name? Lloyd?
Is that close downtown Chicago?
No, he has a whole bunch of houses. I know he did a lot of work in what is that park? I'm gonna have to look it up. I'm gonna look it up and come right back. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Um,
I like how Fez angle about if Jesus even exists, and people get upset when I broach that topic. Like we go nuts about this stuff, but keep in mind is if you believe in it, if you believe in it.
Thank you, Tropes. Frank Lloyd Wright. Thank you,
wouldn't that
Tropes.
empower you if you saw statues and busts of Jesus Christ as a black man, a beautiful black man gravitating away?
And repeat the question.
Wouldn't that inspire you as a kid if you just saw beautiful artwork and pictures and bust and sculptures of a black Jesus?
It is a part of our brain mechanism to identify with that. So yeah, it would. It would.
That's all I was saying.
Yeah. Frank Lloyd Wright. That's what I was thinking of. Did anybody say what I was
Yeah,
doing?
because it's
Yeah, he did. Someone said
it's-
it in the
It's
chat.
shameful. What's up, Afis? Go ahead, buddy.
The live chat
Oh,
never misses.
sorry, I wasn't.
They're so smart.
Yeah.
Look. This is why there is a Korean Jesus in Korea. There's a Filipino-looking Jesus in Philippines. People do create their own because Jesus is kind of like Superman. There's I follow a lot of this superhero kind of crap on the internet, and there was a video about who can defeat Superman. Like, can the Hulk beat Superman? Whatever. And one of the guys commentated said, "Look, no one can defeat Superman because Superman is not a man. He's an ideal. He is the ideal, that he's a symbol for an incorporeal ideal of what a man should be or what can be. So nothing can defeat Jesus, and no one can be Jesus, and no race can depict Jesus, because Jesus is you and your ideals of what you want the world to be. That is what you should take from this. Not that he is a black man or a white man or a Chinese man or anything. He is of you. Look at what he said, listen to his words, and make it your own. That is ultimately Jesus is supposed to be for you. That's why this you are getting bogged down on the petty surface level stuff of Jesus, whilst you should really be much deeper than that.
Yeah, Hafiz. Right.
A regular Farrakhan.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
But this is why CT and Fez, I was upset.
And we should make slave statues out of whites, out of blonde, blue-haired white women, like I see at the African History Museum on their knees. And we should make the overseers black because it don't matter, right? It don't matter, right?
Got a
That
point.
part. Hey,
I'm going somewhere with the CT. You notice that other biblical people that aren't like David or you never see Stephen, the one or Stephen that was stoned. You never see him depicted white. I've never seen him with blonde hair. He looked like, a Middle Eastern. I've never seen. I'm trying to think of someone else. Judas is never depicted as white. You notice that, right? Have you ever seen a white Judas?
Well, let's be honest. We're talking about the main characters. I hate to paraphrase it in that way, but I blame black people if you have an issue about the whole black-white debate with Jesus. It's what Hafez said. No matter what culture you belong to, make it identify with you. I didn't really have a problem with Europeans during the Renaissance using, I think it's Sergio Berger, whatever his name is, where they got the image of Jesus from his son. I didn't have a problem with it because why not identify something so powerful to your race? That's black people's responsibility to help the self-esteem of their children in church. You have a big painting of a white Jesus, but you want to blame white people for it. That's like your problem. And the other component, once again, is if you believe in Jesus. I don't think you all believe in Jesus for real, but that's my take. I think it's a feel-good thing. And people feel like they have to believe in him. I don't think most people believe in none of this stuff. My opinion.
I do believe in Jesus, and I used to practice. I am like just now trying to start going back to my religious meetings. However, I feel bad. Like sometimes I can't remember scriptures or, oh, you remember this story? I was like a little rusty, but Jesus does provide hope and feel good. Like Jesus.
But is it like a script for you? It feels like the way you're describing it is like you're following a script.
No, I feel like it's a way of life. Like what a religion is a way of life. Like you can wash your hands religiously. It's a practice. So if you're not practicing, then you're not religious. You're not really, a Christian. So it is a belief, but I'm starting to begin to practice it again. I kind of, backslided or, fell away from the wayside. But I started going back, because I felt like I'm missing something. And then my daughter would mention stuff and ask stuff. And I was like, I'm not even teaching my daughter. And I feel like I was failing as a parent and a Christian.
Gravitating away.
I think they're great stories, but that's just where it ends for me.
When blacks are inspired by Christ being black or something Christ-like, I really believe that's when you will really see beauty. I really believe that.
I agree.
I believe that. Something in Africa, for thousands of years, they were making that ugly shit. They weren't inspired by anything. Hey, bro, that shit is ugly, bro. Like, that shit is ugly.
Do you remember the Good Times episode when JJ painted the black Jesus?
Very famous episode.
Yeah, that was the last time I was inspired by the whole black-white Jesus.
That was very powerful.
Yeah, that. Other than that, nobody goes home thinking, yeah, we should be riled up about some minister having a white Jesus in his church. Like, you're going to pretend you don't see all the other red flags in that church versus a painting? I just think it's all, a part of a great stories that we have here. Religious people scare me, by the way. I don't want to have too many conversations with religious fanatics. I think some of you guys really need to dial it back a little and live in the real world. That's my opinion. But what say you?
I understand why you would be scared of religious fanatics, because to me, I am scared of them to a certain extent. Like the ones that will weaponize God, like the far religious, like even Christianity has been scary. Like people think, oh, it's just the Muslims. Christianity has been scary too now. They've used Christianity to imprison and kill people too. So I mean, when it gets that far like that, they become zealots, and I just think
Well,
You
even
know,
the people that are wishy-washy, I don't even mean just like the zealots. I mean, even people that has one foot in, one foot out. And I think, Jesus, how powerful of a thing where like you're living your life in fear of something I don't think you truly believe in. I think it's a script you were given as a child and you follow through with it because you think this is what you have to do. The world is in turmoil to a certain extent. So I don't believe people believe what they've been given as morally right through biblical scriptures. What, you know, whatever higher power you believe in, I don't think we tap into it for real. It's a great talking piece, right? Where we carry conversations, and after that, it ends there. You go home, you go jack off, you go into whatever, decrepit crap you're into. Everybody has their sweet pleasures. We all divulge into, a form of sin, as they say. And the rest is just a beautiful story, man. It sounds nice. I guess I'm the non-believer that's not allowed in church anymore, but I just think it's crap that sounds nice. That's where it ends for me personally.
I feel like even if I feel like religion provides hope, and I feel like it is good. I guess this is like, oh, what are they talking about this religious crap? But I feel like it provides hope at the very least. But in
You
the
know,
wrong
pride,
hands, it
hope,
becomes a
seeing
weapon.
the image of yourself as a god. Man, that's hope. That's hope.
That's all the hope you ever need.
That's some hope. Even if you're not really religious, man, seeing a big bust of you as a deity, man, that's powerful.
So power then, right?
Yeah.
That's ego.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm with that. Yeah.
The thing is,
See-
I don't see that as hope. I see that as ego.
Well,
That's just
you're
feeding
not.
the ego.
Well, we're talking. I'm talking. Are you black, Hafiz? I'm talking to black people right now. See, that's see. Yeah, you whatever you want to believe, you can believe it. But I can tell you as a black person, Hafiz, when I go into the history museum in Detroit and see little black kids looking at images of niggas and chains, looking up some white overseer beating their ass, like they got the statues. Get back in line, boy. Bop. That's it's psychological. Man.
Remember the poem Strange Fruit? They had different artists painting people being lynched. I didn't think that was beautiful. That's
I didn't think it was
traumatizing.
beautiful either. It's traumatized.
Yeah.
That was
Like
actually
again,
a crime. That
again,
wasn't-
Hafiz. I'm not gonna lie to you, Hafiz. I only fast forward Amistad to when the slaves revolted and were killing all the
Facts.
Spaniards. Like that was my only part of why I didn't watch that. I was watching this other bullshit. That was my favorite part when they was killing the Spanish crew. I was like, God damn. They
But the thing is, this is the messed up thing with American blacks. You're not even part of that story. That is not even your story. If you're Nigerian whose parents came from Nigeria and was raised in America, that is not your story. It's not the story of your people. You have a whole history and lineage in Nigeria.
again, Hafiz. Again. Did you just see that ugly ass artwork?
Damn.
That's
see,
Come on.
They don't. The Nigerians and other African groups, and the Africans are some ignorant niggas. They worship whiteness more than the Black Americans do. Man,
Yes.
I'm telling you, I've seen
Yes.
it. They worship some hunkies.
Caribbeans as well, CT.
Caribbeans as well. Shout out to
Yeah.
Rise Girl. Man, could you imagine if Africans said, we're going to build beautiful artwork and we're going to have Jesus and Moses, they're going to be depicted as us. Man, you will see a changing of the guard in West Africa, buddy.
You might have a point, CT.
I do.
French is still the national language for Haiti when 90% of the populace don't even speak that language. You people worship white everything.
Okay,
Caribbean,
wait a minute.
African-
CT.
Now look at
Let's slow down. Let's all slow down. The lingua franca, we have to speak English or you speak French. even German, and then we have the Mino Black, they speak Spanish. I'm not saying not to speak traditional indigenous language, but at the end of the day, Haiti and the rest of these black nations, we all gonna make money.
Hold on, I want to hear her
CT,
finish.
CT.
No, before
We all,
before our face gets in, Norman says, "Why are you looking for self-validation through art? Something's wrong with the black man's mind." I just showed you, Norman.
Norman,
Picture
Norman,
picture after bust, after statue, after cathedral of art inspired through Christianity, where the whites viewed themselves as those historical figures, and look at their society. Son, if you don't understand it, I don't know what to say to you, Norman. There is power in power in art. And if the only thing you see growing up is a white guy who looks like Hulk Hogan is Jesus, you don't understand what the brainwashing. You don't understand it. Go ahead.
Well, I wanted to tell her, she was touching upon the linguistics we were talking about. My only thing is, if that's the case, English, French, Spanish, why not that be your secondary official language? Your official language being of another country and only 10% of the population speaks it shows exactly what CT was saying. You worship the people you claim to hate. You worship them. It's okay.
CT, he speaks so like a simpleton. This is more than just worship. CT, when it comes, I've said this before, when it comes to the English language, who gives a damn, worship or not, there are certain words that can only be said in English, do not even translate into these other languages. Second, only about 30% of all languages explain temporality, the temporal realm, time, like English. Only 30% explain temporality. That's the move, that's going back and forth through time, past, present, future. Third, when it comes to the understanding of the unknown, we have pronouns, we have temporality, and we have a very robust language. Furthermore, English, a lot of these words, especially the non-Germanic words, which are the romance words, the words that we get from the Latin base, French, Spanish, those are our 3-syllable words. CT, one thing about English, we can just create new words through the aggregate. Look at the word antebellum. You can, CT, just looking at that word, you know what that word means and where it came from and what it's referencing. Just the word antebellum. You cannot do that with other languages. You can conjugate English. We have there's syllables, these prefix and suffix, gravitating away. You're gravitating away from reality. You need to come back down to earth.
Sounds subservient. It sounded nice. That sounded nice.
Stop using big words to try to respond to me. Stop it. You're sounding silly. Stop using big
you
words.
win, but CT, back to what I was
just
saying.
Stay simple because you're a simpleton.
I agree. Okay, if that makes you feel good. Back to what I was saying.
I sound subservient. What's wrong with you?
It sounds subservient, CT.
What does subservient mean? What does that mean? And how does that reference anything I just said?
Can I carry on, woman? I don't argue with females online that I don't know.
No, you don't argue at all. You don't know how to argue.
Thank you.
Even know how to argue. Do you know what argumentation is? Do you know what argumentation is? Stick to your level. Stop trying. CT, this happens a lot. These people, they come here, they try to act smart. It's getting real simple. I'll go ahead and drop. You have watering down. You have Hafez here to continue into any intellectual conversation. Gravitating away. Gravitate back to earth. You're in the forest and in the clouds. You sound small and simple. It's not cool. Stop it. It has nothing to do with sounding smart. Can you just speak words that you actually know? Stop trying. Stay with 2-syllable words. There you go. Here's a profanity. Just hard ER. Hard ER. That's all you are.
Yes, nigger. You're a nigger right now. You're a bedwench.
No, we gotta watch
You're a
the ER.
bedwench. Shut
ER.
the fuck.
ER.
Thank
You
you.
gotta watch the ER.
God damn.
ER play.
CT, could you
Did
please
Ponder
leave your
just drop
mammies in
off?
the closet?
You gotta watch the ER.
God damn.
Ponder, come back.
Thank you.
No,
Thank you.
I can't
Jesus,
believe
I
you
don't
dropped
argue with
off.
strange women, man. God damn. But back to what I was saying. That sounded nice to what she was saying. But I was relating it to the point, if you believe in your people so much, why don't you lean on that? You lean on everybody else's language, way of life, technology. So I really agree with what you said earlier. I really think people worship the white man. I
Yeah.
don't have an issue with it. I'm just calling out what I see. You aim to speak his language, wear his clothing, even the artwork. I don't understand how you guys don't see that that is a part of our egos, our self-esteems, the worshiping of your own culture. It's through art. And if your art looks like shitty, primitive stuff, little kids are not going to look at it and be inspired.
Exactly.
Is that okay? The professor, where did she go? I hope she's cleaning her fucking house. God damn, that was
Get it.
insufferable. Shit.
Come on, the thing is, first of all, I'll be perfectly honest. I don't know if you guys actually do this as like a troll or as part of the show, or is this a real thing? Gravity, you just suddenly lost it and went
I
into like
don't
ad
like
hominems.
talk-
Why didn't
Listen,
you just
she
let
was
us say
being-
it and
no,
then you say your piece?
She was not letting me speak, and I have an issue with that. She wants to sound like the smartest person in the room. She got that.
No,
she probably
it's not
traveled
that.
all over the world. It's
Look,
lit. All I'm saying-
she has something to say. You just
She
have to
said
wait
what
till
she
she's
said.
finished,
Okay, let's
and
get-
then
let's get
you
down to- let's get to the
interject
nitty-gritty,
with your
Hafez. The truth is this: she think I'm just some nigga that she can speak down to. That's how
I
black
don't think she
women
was
are.
speaking down to
You don't
you.
listen. You don't understand that, but it's a problem in our community. She can sound smart all she wants. All I ask for is respect. You don't have to agree with my opinion, but you're not gonna translate it to I'm some fucking brute that you're gonna say all these words and sound like you're the smartest in the room. If you were the smartest in the room, you'll have 6 figures and have a mansion somewhere. You're on CT channel with everybody else. Shut the fuck up and get in line. I don't argue with strange women, bro. I'm not gonna do it. That's all. That's all that was. Sometimes you gotta set these bitches straight. That's all.
Damn. I didn't see it that way. I'll be honest. I think
I'm fine
Ponder
with
just
that,
had.
but I can read Bedwench. I read Bedwench very good. She wanted to sound like the smartest in the room, and I hate that with a passion.
See, real quick, guys. What it really boils down to is fees.
Yeah, what the fuck is he talking about?
Whether Jesus is real or not, the power of Jesus, the story. I truly believe that accepting Christ is black, from black people, man, that's transformative, man.
CT, can I ask you a question?
Because I am a God. You have no other choice. But what's the question, Michael? You cut me off when.
No, go ahead. Go
Hey,
finish research. I
go
know how
ahead,
to
no,
go ahead. No,
go ahead. What's the question?
No,
Yeah,
I'm
go
just saying, like black with the Ethiopian Bible that has to deal with black folks. Like with just what you was just saying with the Ethiopian Bible, where what's the Ethiopians have had this since the day the Ark of the Covenant? Who has the Ark of the Covenant? The Ethiopians.
I don't
And
think
what
the
color are they? They're black.
Ark of the Covenant has never even been found, but okay.
No, go ahead. I mean, I mean, cut you off. Man. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I'm just saying about the Ethiopian Bible that's kind of different than the King James Bible. That it's a lot of things in the Ethiopian Bible that was left out in the King James Bible. I'm not saying the King James was wrong or anything, but most of what they're saying is that the Ark of the Covenant has been in Ethiopia for a long time. I don't know that certain governments that help, how I just said in the back room, that got it and they're holding on to it. But that's where it came from. Okay,
Let's get him out of here, man. I had to kick him out. Man, Michael, I don't know what you're talking about, man. Come back in 2 minutes, man. I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Look,
I
CT,
was gonna see
before
where
you
was
get
going with it.
before you get into the your sort of speech about having a black Jesus. For me, you see, the problem is I can't see it the way you see it as a believer. I don't believe the Jesus story as a literal truth, so I can take it as a philosophical, as a philosophy of life. And so for me, Jesus can be Iranian, Jesus can be Arab, Jesus can be Chinese, because it's a philosophy. It doesn't have a body that I have to look to. I just look to it as what it is. And if it makes you feel good to think of Jesus as black, and it inspires you and it propels you forward to do good things and to be better in life, then whatever, Jesus is Nigerian. But if you believe the story, that it actually existed, that he was a real person in the real world, then unfortunately you either have to take the Eurocentric Jesus that has been forced down most of our throats, or you have to reinvent Jesus to your image. They say God made man in his image, but man made God in his image. Maybe that's what you'll have to do. I don't know, but it's a struggle. I see it as a struggle within rather than without. You're trying to shape the world to suit your internal satisfaction, whilst I think you should change yourself, and the world will shape itself around you.
Were you brought up in a religious household, Hafiz?
Not particularly, no. I mean, my parents are Muslim, but moderately. They were not really religious.
I figured that. I don't think you get in arguments about religion. I don't see it.
I used to be a very, very stiff Christopher Hitchens atheist, and used to consider everyone else, to be idiots for being religious. I don't think that anymore. I think religion has a significant place in the world and in society. It's just, I think that there are too many people who hold on to too many things tightly. They want it to be this way, and they want to force the world to be this way. And I think you should be more flexible. You should be like the willow, not the willow tree, like the bamboo. You should bend with the wind rather than try to be like the oak and resist the wind.
Can I ask you a question? And UNCT, did you read Albert Pike? You know who Albert Pike is? I'm gonna get kicked off again. Not you, CT. No. You're not kicking me off. It's you.
No, I know. I'm aware of Albert Pike. Yes.
And what did Albert Pike? What letter did he rep to? Sent to Jep Manzini's name, and that was in the 1800s. And what he said, they need 3 world wars, right?
Okay.
To bring
yes. Yeah.
So they need Muslims fighting Christians and all atheists fighting atheists, like all of them fighting at once to bring war, to bring their God in. Who is their God? Lucifer. See, a lot of people play and think Lucifer is a joke, but they're in the occult world, around the world, this shit goes deep. It's very deep in the occult world, especially around in America and London and Europe over there. We're in the occult world of what they want. They want their God to return, not our God that we believe in Jesus being a black. We're fighting over Jesus being a black man, but they want the New World Order to come in with their God, Lucifer. They're gonna be black, white, and on Hispanic. He's gonna be all colors. Lucifer, when he come back, he gonna save the world from the extraterrestrial threat. Lucifer comes back. Damn, Lucifer came back and saved everything. And they can be like, "Oh, we have peace. We got peace." Now you can CT. Now you got technology to heal somebody they can't see. Somebody lost their arm, they can get it grown back in 30 days. Lost their leg, grown back in 30 days. They got cancer, gone in 30 days. This is what they're gonna give you. They're gonna give you that in the Great Recession, and everybody's gonna love it. They're gonna love it.
Michael,
what the fuck are you talking about, bro?
You don't know what I'm talking about.
What the fuck are you talking? What?
It's cosmic clearance, man. Y'all ain't got cosmic clearance.
Michael, do you think all of these belief systems comes from something rooted in truth? from
Yes, it does, because it goes from all religions, like not even religion around the world. They have different what they aspects of what they believed in. Like you got Sumerians back in the Mesopotamian days. You got the Anunnakis. Everybody want to talk about Zacharias Stitching and the Sumerian texts and all that. They want to go to Egypt and talk about Thoth and the Emerald tablets. It's something everywhere that coincide what happened back in them ancient
Hafiz,
times.
real quick. My fault, Michael. You want to read this, Hafiz? I think this would be a good question for you, Hafiz. Go ahead.
Why would God create his arch nemesis and give him equal powers? It never made sense to me. More logical to simply not create the devil in the first place. You see, the problem is, as much as I love the fact that you're a rational thinker like me, I don't think that the devil is something that God created. I think the devil is a necessity of God's nature. You cannot have goodness without darkness and without evil. It is just simply the yin yang, and I think that the Christians simply had to create the devil because they could not have an all good God without an opposition to it.
Well,
every good story needs an antagonist. Every good story needs an antagonist.
Exactly.
Y'all can't say that.
A hero is only as good as the bad guy.
Can I explain?
I mean, you know
it to
how. Oh, sorry, Michael. Go ahead.
I'm gonna explain it to you in simple terms. That if there was an extraterrestrial race that came from outer space, came to Earth and said that we created y'all, we created all religions, y'all will bow down to them as gods. And they proved to y'all that Christianity don't exist, Muslims don't exist, Buddha don't exist, atheism don't exist. It will question your even science people that don't even believe they're atheists with scientific facts with quantum physics and shit will blow their damn mind. The very elect will be deceived. So what are you gonna do then? If it's happening, it's gonna happen. Our government has been preparing for that shit for a long time.
See, this is where I look. I'm never gonna argue with you because I don't know this stuff, and it's okay to say we don't know. And because of that, you gotta prove it to me, man. I'm sorry.
Well, it'll take hours and take days to prove it to you, and I can't prove it to you in 5 minutes.
No, I get that. No, I'm not even trolling you. I understand. What I'm saying is, you know what I mean? Like
I know what you mean. Seems like it's a concept of earthly things. Everybody thinks earthly things, but they can't think galactic, cosmic things, ways of space. They already put a program out there on people that think space is fake and the Earth is flat.
Well, I would like to think there's more life out there than what we see here. I would love to think that, but
why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it be more life out there?
I just don't know, brother. That's all I'm trying to say.
But you gotta understand how God works. God is so damn big, his mind frame. Why would he just put us in a dome with a dome over us and we're in a flat earth? No. The cosmos.
Well, Michael.
Go ahead.
I'll give you a theory, or at least a train of thought of why we may be the only one. You see, if the universe is about 14 billion years old, there would have to by necessity there would have to be the first planet with the first life form on it. Now, as much as I'd love to imagine there's aliens everywhere and there's a massive party going on somewhere in the galaxy, but the fact is that it could very well be that we are that first planet with the first life on it, and that we are truly alone in this universe, that we were the first and we were the ones who will spawn and populate the rest of the galaxy and the universe. It could be that. We don't know.
You got a good point.
I'm so sorry, guys. CT, sometimes you're the antagonist and the hero on your own platform. You ain't shit.
CT believes in space, though. CT believes in quantum physics and quantum.
Yeah, I believe in space. Yeah, and to a degree, I believe a lot. And hang tight for me, Mela. And I believe in a lot with Hafiz in terms of the whole idea that we could be the only life in the universe. That's some wild shit.
That's wild.
That's some wild shit.
You know what would be wild? What would be wild, CT, that we're the capital of the Milky Way galaxy?
The what?
We're the capital of the Milky Way galaxy.
Bro, you gotta stop smoking weed, bro. Like, I'm just be honest, bro. You gotta stop smoking weed. What the fuck are you talking about?
Come on, imagine like what Fez just said, that we are the humans, the first humans, and say Earth. Imagine Earth is the first human civilization in the Milky Way galaxy, and we're the capital of where man started from. And now, if you want to go out there with other species, you want to go out there where the Bible says with fallen ones and all that have fallen technology that can travel the stars with light years
Bro,
and shit.
like, no, seriously. When is the last time you smoked weed?
Yes, on another day. Yesterday.
10 seconds ago.
Yeah, bro.
I don't need no weed, man.
Can I ask you guys just one question? And Michael, is directed at you since we're doing the what ifs. But what if we are the only life forms in the entire universe? I'm just saying, what if?
So
Can
if
you
you was
live,
on the
hold
life,
on, hold on. Can you live with that? Can you live with that and not feel like, damn, this is it, so nothing matters anymore?
Yeah, I won't have no problem with that. I got homies shooting down my street tomorrow, so I'm not gonna worry about that.
You got
You know,
homies
but the
shooting down your
thing
street.
is, wouldn't it be
You got homies
boring?
shooting down your street. Whoa. You got homies shooting down your street tomorrow.
I don't know. Homies shoot every day around here where I live at.
You ever thought about moving, bro? Like, they shoot every day.
Well, no, it's complicated, man. It's kind of complicated.
Well, let me get this straight. Suppose you wanted to walk outside.
Well, I cannot walk outside. Yeah, but I'm in a nice
What's the
neighborhood.
wait a minute. How close is the nearest store to you?
5 minutes, 2 minutes away.
So you mean to tell me if you walk outside like at 12 o'clock at night, you're gonna hear gunshots?
Yeah,
Bro, you got to move out of that community, man.
but it's a nice neighborhood. CT is nice neighborhood. Houses are over $300,000,
I
$200,000.
never 300,000 people are shooting.
But I mean, CT.
It's a nice neighborhood if you're not being shot.
You got something. Hey, I'll be back in 5 minutes.
CT, I'm from South Carolina. CT.
Peace. I'll be back in 5 minutes if you guys go.
Michael, where in South Carolina?
Charleston.
Nice, great city.
You ever heard of Columbia, Charleston? You ever heard of Columbia, South Carolina?
Yes, very
With
much.
the
So.
Gamecocks, yeah. But the
One
thing,
thing.
go ahead. Yo.
Oh,
Go ahead.
so one thing I want to say, gravitating. When you said that, if we're the only life forms in this universe, then it will be depressing, and that we should just it's like nihilism. It's actually not, from my perspective. It actually makes it even more important that we exist, because we are meant to, or we have the responsibility to bring life to this universe.
Agreed.
Because we are the first, so we must live on. We must spread to other planets, and we must, go extend beyond this solar system.
I'll agree. But how do we?
It's a tremendous honor and a tremendous responsibility that we've been bestowed if we are the only ones.
How do we spread our DNA to other planets when they're so far away? So
Well,
we have to figure that out.
Hafez, I don't want you to go too far forward, because I'm with you on that. That's why I posed the question, because I've met people that has become schizophrenic because they can't live with the idea that this is it. And for me, this is why life is so beautiful. I happen to lean on the, just me acknowledging, hey, this could be, it. So I enjoy every landscapes I see. I enjoy great conversations with people. I take it a little bit more serious than wondering, oh, there's going to be something else once this is all over. Like I'm enjoying the now. So I don't have the answers for what's out there. In my small brain, I think this is it. This is what we have, and what we're doing with it is an embarrassment. So if there are any life forms out there, why would we think that we're so special that anyone would want to come visit us with what's going on now, with how I see people behaving? Let's fix what we have here. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I was talking to my mom the other day about aliens coming to planet Earth, and she says, I don't think aliens want to come here because they probably came. No, she says, no, they actually did come, tried to bring us some, advanced knowledge, and then we captured them, probed them, and then killed them. So they're like, fuck these animals. We're never coming back here. We came to try to do some good to these savages, and they killed us.
Look, Hafiz,
We're never coming back.
I'm a simple man, right? A wise man knows he knows nothing at all. So I'm not impressed by, if you have this abundance of knowledge, but you don't bask in the simplicity of things, if that makes sense. Like, I'm a very simple man, and I just want to enjoy where we are now. Now, if you can prove to me there's other things happening outside of this realm, hey, that's a plus. I'm very, receptive towards that. But again, I'm under the notion that this is what we have. This is it. Until you can prove otherwise, I want to be the best person I can be out here.
Let me ask you a question. Do you think the Earth is flat? I said, do you think the Earth is flat?
I do not.
Okay, that's good answer. So how do you think how space works? We're like 250,000 miles from the moon. How many miles we're from Mars?
Look, the thing is, we have to.
That's like 800 miles to Mars.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit more than 700-800 miles. It's gonna take us about, I think, 9 months to get to Mars.
So imagine a species that's 400 light years away. Imagine what they think, because they don't go off the same time. Because once you're in interstellar space, there is no time. You don't go off Earth time. Imagine all three of us on the ship right now, and we 500 light years away. Do we go off earthly time? Or do we go?
Well, the thing is, you still have an internal clock. You still have an internal body.
Well, what kind of clock do you go off when you're in internal space? In interstellar
it doesn't matter. You still run on your internal body clock, which will be the Earth.
Yeah, what clock
cycle.
do you go off? The earthly clock, or you to go off a cosmic clock? The universal clock.
You'd still operate under a 24-hour clock system.
But you have to understand, time doesn't exist in space.
Michael,
time doesn't exist, but you do.
If I'm 400 light years, if I go 400 light years and come back, y'all will be 120 years old, and I still look young.
Michael,
that's if you go at the speed of light. Sorry, go ahead.
Yes, if I go to speed of light, 400 light years out, and come back to Earth. Say y'all was 5 years old, and I went 400 light years and came back. Y'all will be 90 years old when I come back. But see, you got to understand about space and using quantum physics of perfecting it where you can leave Earth and go out there for 10 years and come back to Earth and only 10 seconds passed. You ever understand that? You understand that we perfected that where you can go out there 15 years in space and come back and only been 3 months on Earth?
Hey, real quick, Michael, real quick. I want to, anyway, you're a boxing guy, right?
Well, yeah, Bob, we fight in the street. Yeah.
You gotta get off the drugs, man.
No, I ain't getting on the drugs. Real talk, dog. Real talk.
Oh man, what the? Okay, gravitating away. Are you in the boxing, buddy?
Yeah, of course.
What the fuck, bro? Have you been watching Adrian Broner?
Man, he's off on one, bro.
Have you been watching him lately with
Yes.
Did you see him yoking up that little midget dude?
Yeah, man. Dude, it's a sad fall off. He had great promise. I don't know what's going on with the brother, man. I would like to see him get back right, but I've been saying that the last 10 years.
It's not gonna happen, man.
Nah.
I'm gonna tell you why, bro. Man, alcohol is so destructive. I don't think he can ever get back into that type of athletic condition. Of course, he's always going to be a professional athlete, right? But he's already destroyed himself, man, mentally, physically. It's no coming back from that, man. I don't see it. It could happen, but he's 36 now, 35, 36.
See, boxing requires a tremendous amount of focus and commitment to a certain discipline. That's not who AB is, man.
Yeah,
that is not him. Not anymore, at least.
Well, CT, let me ask you a question. Would you fight Tyreek for 15 grand?
Who is Tyreek?
Tyreek Nasheed. Yeah, that's your idol.
Of course not. No, why would I do it? Are you crazy?
Why were you fighting, dog? People putting up betting money.
Are you insane, bro? Tariq Nasheed is 6'6", 250 pounds. Crush me, dude. Are you crazy?
CT, you will beat him. You will beat his ass.
Thank you, man. The speed.
Michael Hood, Thank you so much for having my back support. But the reality is, Tariq, man, like, bro, Tariq had to be 85, 90 years old for me to really beat him, man. He's too big.
Slow. You can dodge his punches.
85, 90.
He's too big, bro. Like, that size difference really matters, man.
I'm 6'3", and I'm telling you, 6'6" is something. It's not
That's-
nothing, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm 6'3" too. I'm 6'3", so
Okay. Tariq, bad knees and all, man. 6'6", and I saw the way he mushed Morris World TV, and he didn't want no parts of that. So I'm just saying.
But
Yeah,
wouldn't you think that
6'6"
would be
is
a
too
good
big.
match? CT versus Tyreek.
Dude, hey, Michael Hood. Michael, I always tell this story, bro. I was in the deep hood one day. It was years ago, like 2021. Like, I'm talking about that deep hood. You know what I mean by the deep hood, right?
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Man, I was at a hood gas station owned by this guy's people.
Yeah, the Hindu
Man, this big dude, this 6'5" 6'6" sissy walked in wearing heels, the skirt. This nigga, man, I mean, he had deuces. I mean, 23-inch. Man, he was a. Do you think I even smirked at that dude wearing a dress? I said, man, I ain't about to get my ass whooped by a nigga wearing a skirt, man. You shit. And he might be wearing a skirt, but this dude was in immaculate shape. He was a bitch, but he could whoop my ass. I wasn't about to smile at him.
Yeah, but CT, if you think smart like a Delta operator, you could have had a knife on you. You could have had taser. You could have had mace. All that shit. You want to spray mace on everybody?
The best. I'm all about risk management. I'm like a corporate CEO when it comes to that. Bro, if I can avoid anything in the streets, I'm on it. So even if that dude said, "You laughing at me," I'd have said, "Sir, please, ma'am, please, excuse me, I apologize." I'd have been bowing my head.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, sir.
Obviously, if my woman was with me or something, I would have played it cool. Like, nah, man.
Yeah, I can understand that.
But
yeah,
by myself, please, sir, please, I apologize. Because, dude, imagine getting your ass beat, but imagine getting your ass beat by a dude wearing a skirt and he a sissy, man.
And high heels.
Hey,
please, with them high heels, he was about 6'9", 6'10". Man, it was the scariest shit I ever seen in my life. And I'm in the hood. I said, "Oh my god!" Dude.
Imagine that going viral, CT. It's over.
The thing is,
you see, no, how
you
tall
see the danger.
I'm put it this way. I'm under 6 foot, Michael Hood. I'm under 6 foot.
He ain't 6'6".
Yeah, you guess.
But the thing is, with getting beaten by one of these like Transformers, it's not just getting knocked out that's bad. You might wake up and your pants are like around your ankles and shit had gone down that you didn't even know.
Yo,
hey, real quick, gravitating away. When I tell you, man, I'll never forget how this dude looked. You ever see that video? Oh man, it's an old video with Randy Jackson. I mean, Michael Jackson's younger brother. It's called Perpetrators. You ever see this video?
You mean his music video?
I ain't never seen it.
Let me go, because this dude looked just like this dude in the music
You
video.
said perpetrate like Michael
Yeah,
Jackson.
Perpetrators. Hold on for a second. So Randy Jackson had a video called Perpetrators. Michael Jackson's younger brother back in 89, 90.
Oh, during his limited solo career. Yeah,
very limited. Here, I'm not gonna play it because YouTube. Here,
Play like 10 seconds of it, or something.
Get the channel struck.
Or you can talk to it if you talk to it.
Oh,
he looked just like this dude right here.
Oh shit! I remember. Yeah,
he looked,
Oh, shit.
he looked just. This Troon looked just like that dude, but he was about 6'6". And obviously with heels, he walking around like a bitch. He's like 6'10". I said, man, I can't get my ass whooped by this dude, man. Yeah, with my
you gotta respectfully bow out.
So when you were asking me about Tariq Nasheed, bro, listen, all that clowning and shit Tariq does, don't get it twisted. That dude's still 6'6". He had knocks. I know he
but back in our days, CT, we did a lot of Hunter Biden back in the day.
Yeah.
And we'll beat motherfucker ass that's 7 foot tall and shit. I don't care if we had a crew and you had to jump his ass though.
What if Jake Paul gave you a bag? What if Jake Paul gave you a 6-figure bag?
6 figures not enough for the medical costs, man, because it's actual. Because the thing is, bro, like there's actual danger in that. Like, bro, like imagine if Tariq punched him. He can hit you one good time in the head, man. You might have
I'll put 20 grand on
damage.
you right now, CT.
Nah, bro, 20, man, dude. You know how much a hospital bill is? Are you crazy? Nah.
No, all you gotta do is dodge them. You're small. You can dodge his ass.
Yeah, right. That'll work. Yeah, that'll work. Yeah.
Look. I mean, if you think about it, it's 3 rounds. Well, no, it's amateur boxing, right? Are we talking pure boxing or are we talking MMA?
He said
no,
fighting.
for boxing, just boxing, straight boxing.
Oh, I thought you said street fighting, Michael Hood.
No,
Street
like
fighting,
boxing
no,
ring
you'd be
with
dead.
Tyreek Nasheed, like boxing.
No, because even boxing, like sport boxing, is it's dangerous, bro. Like I weigh under, bro. Like I'm not gonna. Well, I can take my weight. I'm 150 right now. I should be smaller.
Yeah.
Tariq is probably 100
You're
pounds
like
more.
300 pounds. Tyreek, like
Yeah.
400 pounds.
Listen, let me tell you something, bro. You gravitating away. You're not a small man, Michael. You're not a small. Feast, I've seen you in the gym, so you're not a small guy, bro. When you're under 200 pounds, man, that's some dangerous territory. When you're
No,
in an altercation with somebody
don't
who's 200.
underestimate you being small and somebody tall.
Michael,
I don't think
bro,
small people in the hood
bro,
beat tall people ass.
Bro, please.
Go ahead.
I've done jujitsu. I've done boxing, bro. I understand sport science and fight science to a certain degree. It's dangerous, bro. Do you remember when Michael Jai White said that he could beat Bruce Lee, and everybody was like, "Oh no, you can't." I'm like, bro, do you realize he could torture Bruce Lee, bro? That size difference it's just a different thing, bro. Like that shit is real.
And their pain tolerance might be a little different than yours. So,
but CT, you will come with your anger. How your anger of
don't matter, man. Hey, look, I don't think Deontay Wilder is a really good boxer, bro. But I can come with all the anger I want. Deontay Wilder would put me in the hospital, probably in the cemetery.
But that's Dante. That's not Tyreek Nasheed.
6'10", bro. Like, it ain't happening, huh?
Tyreek Nasheed can't fight. He cannot fight at all.
Michael
you will knock his ass out.
Michael Hood, I would not in a million years knock out Tyreek Nasheed, bro. Are you crazy?
You would at least 3 rounds.
Do you want me to die? Just tell me, bro. Do you want me to die, man? Like you
not
got a
gonna
problem.
die you'll be trained enough so when he swings, he'll swing.
You're trying to get them killed here. You're trying to put the man under the dirt.
Not CT. When he swing, you'll be trained to dodge them slow ass punches.
Bro, could you imagine if Tariq got one good punch on me, man? Are you out of your goddamn mind, dude?
Bro, you got a good chin, don't you? What's your chin, like a 90?
Dude, he's 6'6", bro. What are you talking about? He's
I'm just saying your chin. Is your chin like a 90 rating?
Hey, Hafiz, you know who? Are you familiar with John Leguizamo?
Nah, I don't know.
He's a Puerto Rican. I think he's Puerto Rican, right? Gravitating away. He's Puerto Rican and Italian or something.
He's mixed, Italian, Puerto Rican.
Did you hear the story of him when he was on set with what's the guy's name? White guy.
Yeah. I know this guy. I know he's an actor, and he also did that trans movie with Patrick Swayze.
What's the guy's name? He was always doing martial arts. The real big white guy. He moved to Japan.
Steven Seagal.
Steven Seagal.
Yeah.
He was on set with Steven Seagal when he was younger, and Steven Seagal was like, "Hey, when I'm on set, you guys better take it seriously." And John Leguizamo started laughing at him. John Leguizamo said Steven Seagal walked up to him and boomed him like in his chest. He said, "Man, that shit hurt so bad." He said, "Bro, John Leguizamo's like 5'8", 5'9". Steven Seagal is like 6'6", 6'7".
Yeah,
that's
big
difference, man. That he said, dude, he was hurting for weeks. Man, that shit is real, man.
The thing is,
believe it, but Michael Hood, listen. I know a lot of guys talk tough and they don't want to admit things. I'll admit it. Tariq beat the dog breaks out of me, dude. Crazy.
Wait, could you imagine the optics if you lose? Tether goes down. Like I could.
He would.
So what?
I said one thing about it. Tyreek is slow. You're faster than him. You don't have to go in there and start swinging punches wild. You'll be trained professionally.
Then we wouldn't have weight classes because
look,
Floyd is faster. Floyd is faster. Floyd is faster than every single heavyweight, but he would never fight a heavyweight, bro. He'd get killed.
Look what happened with the last fight with the guy. Who's the Jake Paul?
Jake Paul's not a boxer. That's these people.
I know. I know. But the guy he fought was a boxer though.
Who?
Who's the last fight with Jake Paul did with the guy? What's his name? From London or somewhere. He's from London. He ain't Lennox Lewis. No, he's the guy that just boxed Jake Paul.
Oh, you're talking about he's an actual professional. You're talking about damn, Hafiz, help me out here, man. I can't think of Anthony Joshua.
Oh yeah. Is
He's
that
from
who you're
London.
talking about?
He's from England. The guy, yeah.
Yeah,
What's his
Anthony
name?
Joshua.
Anthony Joshua, yeah. Anthony Joshua. But see, Tyreek is not no Anthony Joshua. CT, you got the move. You'll be trained professionally, so you don't have to worry about it. You'll do cardio.
Yeah, he says,
like,
CT, you could beat Tariq on points, man. You guys must hate me, dude. Are you guys
CT,
insane?
if you play the video that I've posted, you can play without the sound. We don't need the sound, but you can sort of see the kind of matchup I think it would be. I don't know if you guys know who Bob Sapp is.
Yeah, this little bit.
Yeah, we know who
Bob Sapp.
This is what I
is just like a giant monster, and he always ends up fighting. Like, go fast forward a bit into the middle.
Jeez, I know this dude.
Yeah, Sapp's a monster.
Yeah.
And
he's
fought people like 5'8", 5'9".
Yeah, so CT, ain't no excuses. You be trained by the best.
Bro, are you crazy? He said, come on, CT. Bruce Lee would beat the dust off. Man, Michael J. White have beat Bruce Lee in 2. Man, dude, Bruce Lee weighed probably at max 140, and I doubt if he was at 140. Bro, that weight.
You know who would beat all of them?
And real quick, Michael J. White is a big dude. He's a big 6'3". He's not a small 6'3". He's an actual 6'3" big guy. He would have killed Bruce Lee in a fight.
CT,
He's an actual martial artist.
CT, you know who would beat all of them? Hoist Gracie. Y'all never heard of Hoist Gracie from the first Ultimate Championship?
No.
Hoist Gracie, Brazilian.
No. Only in jiu-jitsu. Only Hoist will win in jiu-jitsu.
Okay, now if you want to do
They have to have an MMA fight.
Hoist ain't winning. How big is Hoist?
Hoist like 5'7".
Hoist is 5'8".
Like
No, he's about 5'8", 5'9". But yeah, he's about the same weight as you.
Hoist will only win in jiu-jitsu. Only in sport jiu-jitsu. Hold on for a second. Only in. Oh, you know what? Hoist might actually win in a street fight if he win against a boxer.
MMA, like Hafez said.
Yeah, boxing.
No, I'm talking about the first UFC where you could punch in the nuts. It was bare knuckles. The first UFC back in 1993.
Oh, that was brutal, man.
Get on camera, man.
The first UFC.
You guys, Hoist is 59 now.
Yep.
He's nearly 60.
Oh my God. I didn't realize how far time. Jeez.
Yeah.
I remember watching him fight, man.
The first one, yeah.
I know. I remember the
Yeah,
first one and the second one.
Old. We was all young. We was kids at that time.
Yeah, Michael Goodman, like I'm one of these people, man, who really like I get it, bro. Man, you don't want to say anybody could beat you, bro, but the reality did you ever see Shaq? It was like an exhibition bout with Robert Oscar De La Hoya, and like the punches didn't even affect Shaq. Shaq was just walking him down, playing with him, and he's never boxed and
clumsy and all.
But
bro, I'm telling you, like that size shit is real.
That's the thing. Tyreek is not Shaq.
Yeah, but Tyreek is 6'6" and I'm 5 something.
He's a slow ass, lazy ass motherfucker.
Okay, buddy. Yeah, okay.
But look,
I got 20. I got 25
you guys remember
grand on you right now, CT. 25.
You lose your money, dude. I don't want you to lose your money, bro.
CT, it would be entertaining. Just
it would be, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I would do it, but nah.
I'd pay for the pay-per-view.
If we did straight, if we did either straight wrestling or sport jiu-jitsu, I'd do it every day.
No, do boxing. No, you and Tyreek just box.
It's too much of a danger, man. Like you got.
What's your arm length, CT?
I haven't measured.
No danger.
Yeah, your
Whatever, man.
reach.
But he
It's-
can
it's real
dodge
slow. Probably
Tyreek though.
slow. I
Tyreek will
can't-
be
I
slow.
don't know.
In the second round, Tyreek will be with no wind. He won't have no wind. CT will have all his wind. And CT can go there, get him a jab, couple jabs, combos and shit like that. And knock
Man,
his ass out in the
Michael,
second
look,
man,
round.
CT.
6'6" is. Hey,
If
look,
it-
man,
it-
gravitating
if
away
it's-
is 6'3", and he
You
even
just
said
gotta have
6'6".
wind. That's
That's
the
all.
only thing. Wind.
Look, all
$30,000
you have to do, CT.
30 grand
all-
on you with wind.
30 grand isn't
If
worth
you
the
only
brain
said
damage.
you CT you would run, you goddamn right I'd run. You goddamn right.
Let's put it this way. Let's put it this way. If CT
you better get your
if
ass back in that damn ring.
CT takes
30
the
grand.
fight, look, if CT takes the fight, his next live stream will be.
Yeah.
But CT don't talk to you like that. CT, imagine if you win and you beat him, CT, you will be the king of social media. Everybody will love you, though. Everybody, damn, so CT knock out Tyreek in a boxing match.
Yeah, I thought short
Think
dudes
about it.
pack a punch, man. You know, like I always thought that.
CT got a punch on him. He got a punch. He got more wind than Tyreek. Tyreek big and slow, man. You got more wind
If
than
you
him.
can reach though, if you can reach him.
But CT can see y'all do 4 rounds or maybe 3 rounds. CT will
That
get him
weight-
in the
that,
third
that
round.
weight difference is that's the killer part. I mean, if you're 5'8" and you weigh 200, you could survive. But 5'8", I mean, sorry, 5, shorter than 6'6" or shorter than 6 feet and under 175, it ain't working, bro. You can get killed.
All right, CT 40 grand.
but-
CT, we're going to the 40 grand. I ain't going on the 40 grand.
If you paid me, if I was paid $1 million,
$10,000. If I paid you
if I was paid
$15,000.
$1 million,
Hell no, y'all ain't no boxers. or
I'd
nothing
go.
like that. We ain't
Hold
getting no
on.
million,
I'd go 30 seconds with Tariq.
No, you'll go
Not
3
3
rounds with him.
There you go.
Not 3
Take
rounds.
one shot, go straight down.
30, just 30 seconds. 30 seconds.
The first punch.
$30 million.
The fix
Because
is
at least-
in, man.
Because at least, 30 seconds
No.
is nothing but dancing, just dancing, and you might throw.
So if you, okay, we'll do this. I'll give you a bonus. If you knock him out in the second round, you get 100 grand.
Wait, Michael,
Bro, you're not
hold on.
knocking out Tariq Nasheed.
CT, $1 million, you're obligated to at least
Yeah,
perform.
we're going too high up now. $1 million, like damn, we're going.
But you gotta understand, but gravitating away, you are performing if you gotta think about the size difference, the weight difference. $1 million, 30 seconds, just me dancing around the ring. I could do that.
No, that don't mean you do it for
You can get hurt,
100,000.
you can get hurt in 30 seconds, believe it or not, man. I've seen street fights where people got fucked up in 30 seconds.
Yeah, CT, but you go down in 30 seconds for $1 million, you might be taken out like Sonny Liston. The way
And
the
a lot of people going to be mad too. You got knocked out
Now,
in 30 seconds.
I'm not gonna lie to you.
People
You give me
mad.
$1 million. Hold on, you
Put
give me
their
$1
money
million.
back.
Hold on. You give me $1 million for 30 seconds. I'm gonna run around that ring like a bitch. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I'm just gonna run around.
Well, let's talk reasonable numbers.
But I'm
Let's
gonna do it. But I'm
50
gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Great.
50,000.
I'm gonna dance around. I'm not gonna actually run like a little coward. I'm just gonna, but
But CT, let's talk reasonable numbers. Let's go like 40 grand.
nah, man, that's crackhead money, man. Come on, bro. First of
No,
all,
no,
dude, $40,000, man. I can't even stay at the Ritz. What city we're gonna be in? Okay, okay. What city are we gonna go to?
we'll go to like a boxing ring or somewhere. Like
No,
in a
what
certain
I'm saying
city.
is, if this is going
we
to
can
be
do in Ohio if you want.
okay, let's say we do it in Northeast Ohio. The Ritz Carlton is about $1,000 a night.
Yeah,
Bro.
that's cool. No problem.
Okay,
Michael, I don't think you understand the-
40,000 is not going to be enough to cover bro. I got to stay in the Ritz. I got to go out to eat at the
what do
best
you do? You party?
restaurant.
So we're gonna get fucked up and we're gonna party and all
Yeah,
that.
I got to go to the
And
Marble.
about
Look
10
at the
grand in the
Marble
bar.
room in Northeast Ohio, man. If you got $40,000, ain't gonna cut it, bro. You got to give me a little bit more.
Michael, CT is an FBA op, man. You got to understand, 40 grand is not enough for the optics if he lose. It's gonna be tether bashing everywhere. Like CT is gonna be disowned by all diaspora, bro.
Okay, CT, if you knock him out in the first round, you get 100 grand
Man, that ain't happening, bro.
in the first round.
Look,
you knock his
The
ass
100
out.
grand. You guys
Knock
got to
his
realize
ass out.
these fighters, they have to pay a whole bunch out. They have to pay their cornerman. They have to pay a whole host of taxes.
Yep.
So 100 grand. You're just lucky if he even comes out with 50 or 40 out of that.
That's
That ain't worth getting. I don't think brain hemorrhage is worth that.
It ain't
I
worth
need a bit more than that for my.
Yeah,
Well, Tariq does have bad knees, and you have good stamina. I'm
How
just
does he have
saying,
bad?
you
I
never
mean, has that been confirmed that he has
know.
bad
He
knees?
talked about it himself multiple times.
Really?
Yeah.
I had no idea.
And if you ever see him walk, he doesn't walk pretty good, man.
really,
Yeah, it's very obvious when he's walking around. You can see it. No shade, just an old man. Tariq's like 50 something, man.
here goes Adrian Broner. This is bad.
Stop playing my brother, bro. I ain't playing with your brother. He
Super wasted.
playing with me. Nah,
This is bad.
don't play with me, bro.
It's kind of funny though.
Hey, be good. Hey, be chill, bro. Chill.
This is sad.
This is so bad.
That would literally be the fight.
You playing my brother, though. Good, though, bro. You don't say play with my brother, man. You good.
Now I want to pay to watch that. I'm sorry.
Hey, somebody's wallet on the floor.
Don't say. No, don't say to bro. Don't play with my brother, nigga. We good. This is my
Yeah.
brother, nigga.
This is so bad.
Get it.
This is so.
I turned it off when I first
Are
watched
you
it.
familiar
man.
with Adrian Broner? You're on mute, buddy.
Somebody said something about Adrian Broner.
Are you familiar with Adrian Broner?
No, I don't know this guy. Is he a boxer or is he a fighter?
He's a
Wow, he
former
used to be a champion.
four-time
Damn.
world
Damn.
class. Ruined his life, man. Drinking, partying.
He was the one you were talking about earlier on.
He was supposed to be the heir apparent to Floyd
Mayweather. Yep.
Yeah.
Bloody
That's
hell.
how
really?
good he was, man. I remember when he's from Cincinnati, Ohio. So I knew him when he was a teenager. I didn't know him personally. Crown
You
Reese.
knew of him.
You know what's so funny? Crown Reese in the chat actually knows Adrian.
He has a twin brother, right?
Yeah, he has a twin. Yeah, he has a twin.
Damn, man.
And what the alcohol just ruined his career.
It wasn't
Well,
just
who's that
alcohol,
dude
bro.
from
It was a host of bad decisions, man. Like Jay-Z about remember this one gravitating? Jay-Z and Beyonce.
I know where you're going with it.
They offered him $40 million for 10 fights. So basically they own him for 10 fights, right? He's on camera
Talking shit.
verbatim. He said, Jay-Z can suck my dick. Fuck that 40 million. This is what he said 10 years ago.
God damn.
And I said, bro, you just really ruined, because he's thinking he's Floyd. So he's thinking he if I box one good time, I get a one good bout, I can my next fight I could get 40-50 million. So why would I go into a 10 fight contract for 40 million? What was his next fight after that? Gravitating.
Oh my God. And he got humbled.
Medina, Argentinian
Wow.
boxer, knocked him out.
Beautiful.
Well, he knocked him down. He didn't knock him out, but knocked him out. He blew his chance, man, and he was downhill ever since. And that's
Right?
what he,
Leading up to that fight, he was talking a whole lot too, man.
Yeah.
He got humbled and never been the same since.
never been the same.
Jesus, man. AB, man, if he ever could hear this, man, you let a lot of us down, brother.
Yeah. Here we go.
Get like that.
We good though.
Nah, I'm not taking you. Yeah.
Damn.
Hey, chill, bro. We straight, bro. Huh? We straight, yo. We good. I'm trying to see who's trying to. But we good.
This is so bad.
Pause it for a second. For anyone that thought Cameron was tripping when he checked him, this is why.
Yep.
This is why.
Yeah, this is bad.
Belligerent buffoon, man.
This is so bad, man. Oh, yeah, this is bad. Here we go.
I'm actually shocked that the little guy doesn't even react.
I'm trying to see who's trying to step in.
We good. Nobody trying to step in. Nothing. Nigga, we straight.
Nah, up the nigga's scope.
No, we good. We good. No.
Who's trying to up this nigga's
We
scope?
vibing, bro.
Right.
No, the little guy didn't even like react in any way either. He was just being ragdolled and just
He
carried
was
on.
Yeah.
he was probably scared, man.
Yeah, he was shit scared. He was.
Guess how tall Adrian? What do you think Adrian Broner his height?
5'6".
5'6".
No, he's not 5'6", 6'6".
No, he's
He's-
5'6".
That man was 5'6".
Yeah.
Adrian Broner is 5'6", bro.
So how tall was the guy next to him then? He must have been like 5'4".
That guy was slow. He was small. You're small to Tyreek. You'll knock Tyreek out, man. You're going 50 grand.
Damn, Michael, you serious about this?
Everyone in that scene
shit, bro.
is short because the guys, the other guy in the black T-shirt was shorter than.
Oh,
the one in the white T-shirt.
yeah, his name is the Dean something. I can't think of the kid's name.
But he was even shorter than.
Yeah, he's
The
about
boxer.
5'4". Yeah.
Holy
he's
shit!
about
What is this? The
5'4".
Lilliputian or some shit?
He's
This
a
is the
boxer.
land
Yeah,
of Lilliput.
he's a boxer too.
Dear
yeah.
God.
What does Adrian fight in? What class?
Welter.
Welter. Okay, yeah, they're mostly like 5'5", 5'4".
Yeah. Yeah. Welter. Here we go. Here goes Adrian again. Here we go.
Hey, what you mean Nigerian though? Don't be touching
Delete
Hey,
it,
don't be
gang.
hey. Oh, delete the shit.
Delete
Got on
it.
your phone.
Delete the game.
Oh yeah.
Delete the
I
game.
don't know why you even did that though.
Why would you do that, gang?
I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, get up, gang.
I don't know why you would
Get
do
up,
that.
though. Get
You
up,
want
though.
clout? We gonna give you clout.
Get up, though.
wasn't for you.
Get up. Yeah, hey, get up, though, gang. Get up, gang.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm Nigerian.
Hey, what you mean Nigerian though? Don't be touching
Delete
Hey,
it,
don't
gang.
be getting pressed on my
Delete it.
nigga though.
I'm not pressing on.
Don't be getting pressed on my
Delete
nigga
it.
though.
Delete it.
Fuck about none of that.
Delete it.
Delete that video, nigga.
delete it.
Someone else for her, you simp ass nigga. Delete that motherfucking video.
Delete
nigga.
it, gang.
You know what it is, nigga.
Delete it.
Niggas will strip you, nigga. Delete that motherfucking video.
gone.
This is
Nah,
terrible.
delete it, gang.
Tell me, Chad, what's going on?
Delete it, though.
I'm telling you, don't.
Fuck
It
Chad.
was already deleted when
Fuck
Oh yeah,
Shit,
go to
hey,
recently
the-
deleted then.
Yo,
Go to recently deleted.
Delete it, though.
You know what it is? Go to recently deleted, nigga.
Nigga, knock you out, nigga.
My
Playing.
mama, nigga.
All that playing,
You
nigga.
touching my nigga? Fuck we talking about?
It's gone.
All that
No,
playing.
go to recently deleted.
It's right here.
Open
Hey, and I'm
Go to
taking you
Snapchat.
back there.
Go to Snapchat.
Snapchat.
Yeah, I'm taking you back there,
You
too.
make a Snapchat?
Nigga, and I'm taking you back there.
Nigga, I told
Bitch
you.
ass nigga, I'm taking you back there.
Nigga, I
Nigga,
told you the truth.
nigga,
It's not there.
I'm taking
I only did
Where the
that.
video went though?
with a video,
You
nigga.
sent it to her?
I didn't send it to nobody.
Where you sent? Who you sent
Yeah,
it
you
to?
did, nigga.
didn't
You
say-
recorded
Nah,
that.
nah, quit playing.
Because just
Hey,
in
hey, hey,
case.
want me to knock
team
this
told
nigga
me you
out?
recorded
Want me to
that.
knock this nigga out?
No, relax. I'm with you and swear.
No, you not.
Nah.
Because you said you recorded for the bitch though, so you with.
When did I say that?
You just said that just
Yeah,
now,
you
nigga. They
just
got
said
you on the
For
video,
the
nigga.
bitch, no, if she ever did something to you.
Nigga, you ain't do shit for me. He capped. You don't know me, gang. You say you did. You recorded for the bitch. You already told her.
Let's go talk swear.
No, we ain't gotta talk about shit, nigga.
No.
We can get off
No,
this.
no,
live.
it wasn't like that.
Get off live.
No, it
Let's go.
wasn't.
Let's go.
CT, what's on his face? He's wearing makeup or something?
I don't know, man.
No, we
ain't talking about AB.
Yeah.
Talk about shit,
That's
nigga.
like he's wearing makeup, doesn't
No,
it?
no, no.
We can get off
No,
this.
no,
live.
it wasn't like that.
Get off live.
No,
Let's
it
go.
wasn't.
Let's go.
Man, what in the fuck is wrong with this dude, man? Go ahead, buddy.
I would say shrooms if it wasn't for the fact he literally drinks every day.
Every day. He was supposed to be the next Floyd, man.
Damn.
Yeah. At least he was
Didn't
supposed to be the next Floyd Mayweather, man.
Why did he say I'm Nigerian? What was that got to do with anything?
I don't know what that was about. That was really strange. Like
caught
he got
that too.
superpower because he's Nigerian. He said, I'm Nigerian, bro. Wait a minute. You peeped that too? Here, let's
I
go
caught that
back.
earlier, yeah.
Yeah, I caught that earlier too. I was like, what?
No.
You know what it is? Yo, nigga.
Get up
Want
there.
clout? We gonna give you clout.
Get up
It
there.
wasn't for you. It's for
Get
her.
up. Yeah,
No,
get
it
up
wasn't
though,
for
gang.
her.
Get up, gang.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm Nigerian.
Hey, I don't-
What?
Hey, get up though, gang. Get up, gang.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm Nigerian.
Hey, I don't- Hey,
Get up, gang.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm Nigerian.
hey, I don't- Hey, what you mean Nigerian though? Don't be
That didn't make any sense. Like, what is that supposed to mean? He's Nigerian. Like, what does that
Random.
mean? I'm Nigerian. Okay. What are you talking about?
Talk about an
What do you
L.
think he was trying to do? Gravitating away.
I don't know, but he didn't need to put that L on Nigeria. Damn, shit.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Oh,
What do you think?
superpowers. Or he was about to say we don't
What
play
did he
that.
record? What was the picture or video, whatever it was that they were after? What did he record? The girl?
It was like an apology video. So here, maybe they might explain it here. Let me see. Give me a second. He said I'm Nigerian. It didn't make any fucking sense.
Do you take that personally?
No,
It was just
I'm an
weird.
American.
It was just
I don't really give a shit what these people
Okay.
do. I think if you're around these people, man, you deserve everything. You really deserve everything you get if you're around Adrian Bronner, man.
I don't know. Streaming seems so kiddish, man. I
well, they're on Kick, aren't they? I mean, the Kick is
Yeah.
like a cesspool.
get it. They make money, but it just, I don't know. Everybody talks like a teenager. I don't know. The shit's weird.
I think Kick is just like an edgy platform. They all try to do some edgy shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because it's completely uncensored. I mean, like any shit goes on there. Anything. People do all sorts of insane shit.
Oh yeah. Okay, here it is. Dean and Adrian Broner apologized to person they got into it with. Okay. The Nigerian dude. All right, here we go. Here we go.
Hey, chat. There's a clip going around, multiple clips of us pressing a nigga because we thought something that wasn't that. We thought that
Because
he
we
was
thought
doing
something that wasn't that. Okay. Okay, whatever.
multiple clips of us pressing a nigga because we thought something that wasn't that. We thought that he was doing something, and obviously I'm paranoid, very paranoid. A lot of niggas against me. I just went through the shit with the bitch. She tried to clip for me earlier and say, "Let me slap you the shit out of you for a clip." Y'all heard it on stream. Facts. I was already paranoid on my defense mode, and I heard bro was recording behind the scenes when we turned the camera. So I thought, as a man, I apologize, bro.
Seven's still funny as hell.
You people with my nigga Sway.
I love the Shakespearean eloquence.
I apologize. I apologize as a man. I apologize.
I thought it was something, but it wasn't that.
AB
I
36.
apologize. I apologize as a man.
I apologize. I don't know what I did. I apologize.
Real shit.
Probably was me though. I
Real
don't know.
shit. No, real shit. My bad, bro.
This is so
Shout out to my
scripted,
nigga,
man.
brother, nigga.
Yeah. At this point,
On
yeah,
me.
this is.
My bad, bro. Real shit. That's on me.
That was so weak, man. I don't know what
Yeah.
the hell we just watched, man.
Yeah. Heir apparent a feast to Floyd Mayweather.
Nah, he's never gonna make Floyd. He was, to be
Well, no,
honest
no,
with you,
yeah, no,
even if
it's
he'd taken that 40 mil from Jay-Z, he still wouldn't have, because he just doesn't have the character. He doesn't have the charm. He doesn't have even the speech.
Yeah, it's
kind
a
of
character
capability.
I agree.
I don't even know about his boxing skills. Clearly, he's lost,
Oh,
so
they were
he's not even
incredible,
close.
I mean, they were incredible when he was younger.
Yeah.
The only thing about him, he didn't let his hands go, and he tried to imitate a lot of the Philly. Was it the Philly shell gravitating away? He tried to
Are
imitate
you
the
talking
Philly
about the
shell.
shoulder roll?
Yeah, like that Floyd does, and it just didn't work.
Yeah, he did a bad job.
Yeah, he did a bad job with the Philly shell, man, and that's what got him knocked out with Marcos Maidana. Yeah, Maidana, whatever his name
Yeah,
is. Maidana.
Marcos read that Philly all the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I hope well, I'm tired of saying I hope, man. I don't know. I'm just gonna stop caring about that dude, man.
He's 36
That's
years
his family's
old, bro. I
problem.
mean, the drugs, the alcohol, the partying. He doesn't want to box, man. He still could come back and do some damage, but he got knocked out by that. He got knocked out 2 years ago by that dude who I can't think of the dude's name because he was a nobody. But yeah,
What
I
was
think
the
he might-
Nicaraguan boxer that was similar to him? He used to smoke in press
you talking about the
conferences
dude
and
called Sugar Shane Mosley? He smoked in his face. And
Yeah.
Sugar Shane.
yeah.
Supposedly he slapped Sugar Shane's wife's ass, but I think that was all scripted. Yeah,
That was scripted. Yeah, that was
he's
not
talking
real.
about Mayorga or something.
Yeah, like he
Mayorga.
was a heavy drinker as well. It wasn't necessarily the smoking. he was a heavy drinker, and that
Yeah.
doesn't really, mesh well with boxing, man.
Yeah, Ricardo Mayorga. Yeah.
You got a super chat.
CKJ says, CT, can you play AB the Can Man video? No,
Wow.
I'll get flagged, man. I can't do it. Yeah. Go ahead, guys.
What is that? What is that? AB can.
It's a video. Well, AB used to rap. He had a really good video about 15 years ago called I Never Had It. Really good video, bro. Yeah. Yeah. That's when he was. So what?
No, I was gonna say I was impressed. You know some of his stuff. His
Dude,
video-
I'm from Ohio, bro. I was a big Adrian Broner fan, bro. Like we literally thought, because the Midwest produces the best boxers, period. So
I agree.
But the fact that he was from like Cincinnati, we were like, man, he's gonna be like the next Floyd. And he did a lot of dumb shit, man, in the ring, man. Like when he told his girlfriend to brush his hair after he won, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? Like,
remember, he was trying to be like Floyd. He was trying to be the showman, but he doesn't have the touch.
He doesn't have that, yeah. You said the boxing interview. Mike from Boston says Broner never got knocked out or stopped, but he did get knocked down by Medina, bro. We got it. He got knocked down. It wasn't a TKO by Medina.
It wasn't a TKO. Oh, okay. It was so long.
It was a knockdown. It wasn't a knockout. No, it wasn't a knockout.
You know what it was? He's never been knocked down before up until that point. That's what it was.
Let's see. He said, play a Can Man video. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see if this is good, if I can play it. I don't know if I can play it, but let me see real quick. Give me a second here. Let me see. Can Man? All right, let's see. See how long it is. Oh, okay. I remember this. Let's see. Here we go. Give me a second, guys. Okay, here we go. I can play this. This is good.
You've mentioned a couple names recently. Who were they?
Listen, man. They call me the problem, but you could call me the Can Man, because anybody can get it. Africans, Americans, Dominicans, Mexicans, anybody can get it.
Yeah, he was supposed to be somebody, man. I'm telling you. I mean, Feast, I know you don't know about it, but yeah, he was really supposed to be really big. It just didn't happen. Yeah.
Do you remember when he tried to hit on Coi Leray and then she was acting sedity? I was defending that man just for him to still be corny as hell, belligerent in public. And you really can't defend that type of behavior because it's a stereotype, specifically for somebody like that can't speak in public. He's disorderly all the time.
He really
the
is.
last 10 years.
Let's see. Here we go. Here goes this one.
Huh? Hey, lil' bro. I fuck with you, lil' bro. Huh? Nah, goddamn, what are you talking about? You alright, lil' bro?
Would you consider him a crackhead at this point?
Ish, yes.
Borderlining cracky.
It's like
He's
the
drunk,
dude
though.
who was supposed to go to the league in the hood, and they kind of blew it.
Yep.
Yeah,
I mean, let's be honest. How old is he now? 30 something?
36.
Oh, this man will be either dead by 40 or an absolute washout, and his liver would be absolutely shut. Just if he doesn't stop, if he doesn't turn it around, he's 40 plus. He's gonna be a bum, literally, like in the streets bum. Because this path is not a good path. I mean, the way he is right now, he's gonna have to find Jesus. I guarantee you, in about 5-10 years, he'll find Jesus. He'll become a pastor somewhere. Start preaching about how.
That's usually the narrative. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I hope so for his sake, because otherwise the other option is probably an early death, or begging for change.
Yeah.
Nah.
You begging for Uber here.
Mother. Mother. What? Want me to let them know? Or you can get it back. I'll make sure we get it back. I don't got break.
That's horrible, man. That is so fucking horrible.
Jesus.
He was ordering. He was trying to get an Uber, and he had the money. He said, "I pay you back." I'm like, damn, man.
Damn.
That's AB, man. That's some wild shit, dude.
Can you
Wasn't he
imagine
named
going
for a big gym in Ohio, like a very famous gym in Ohio, right? Cincinnati.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know the name of the gym, but he was in the news as an 8-9-year-old because he had insane hands. Yeah, so I don't know.
Can you
the name
imagine going from $40 million offers to bumming money for an Uber?
Jeez, man. Yeah. Yeah, it's Adrian Broner, man. It's horrible, man.
Damn.
Mike from Boston says he's comparable to Delonte West.
Great comparison. But wait.
You know what? I disagree with that.
Yeah,
Delonte West's NBA career really wasn't.
Yeah, because AB was literally the next Mayweather. Never
Yeah,
mind.
AB was the next Mayweather.
Mike get his ass
Still
knocked
a
the
good
fuck
comparison.
out, bro. Mike, this dude Mike Graham, he get his ass knocked. His grandma would knock his ass out.
Who?
His grandma would knock his ass out.
Whose grandmother?
AB.
Mike grandmother.
Mike, what are you talking about?
The dude you got on here, Mike from Boston, the big time Mike, and the one big time Mike. That's an operative and all that.
No, Mike is a boxing guru. So that's
Boxing. I got a homie right now down the block. His name is Kako. We call him Kako. We can fight him right now. What's up? I do 1500.
What are you talking about, man?
And he was Mike from Boston to fight him.
Yeah, I gotta do right. I do $2,000. I do $2,000 right now. CT. His name is Kako.
Mike from Boston makes $2,000 in his sleep. What the fuck are you
Okay,
talking
then
about?
he'll fight. Will he fight for $2,000?
Michael Hood. I just want to know the category of narcotics that you're into, not necessarily what you're on right now.
I'm on
but is
Hunter
it
Biden
like
right now. Yes,
synthetics,
we do a lot of Hunter Biden in the office.
weed, natural.
No, Hunter Biden.
It's
We're
not.
on Hunter
It's
Biden.
not opiates. It's definitely
No,
not
Hunter
opiates. It's
Biden.
got a Hunter Biden.
Yeah,
Oh,
Hunter Biden.
the
Thank
devil's
you.
dandruff.
You don't know what
washing
Hunter
up
Biden
powder.
is? You never been on Hunter Biden? You don't know what Hunter Biden.
Hey, Mike, I'll bring you back in a minute, man. You kind of like, yeah, here you go. There you go.
You look so good in person.
Thank you.
For
I
real.
appreciate that.
Hey, what you waste that? I love you. What a guy. I'm sorry. My bad, y'all. My bad.
Arabia, is that a real background?
Hey, Stat, could you stop
Yes.
Can you stop smiling? You.
Arabia is
Nah, yo, bro, some G, yo, bro, some G shit. We gotta. My boyfriend here, yo.
Oh, shit.
I told you that.
My bad.
Nah, like it's all like. Okay, we can move on to football then.
Stat. Oh my god.
Just that. Let's do the football. I guess that answers
Whose
the question
podcast
about
is this?
Floyd.
Cameron.
When I see you taking off some time,
man,
and
it's
Professional.
The guy right here. You never seen him before?
No, I've never seen that.
Is he a rapper?
Yeah, he's a rapper, and he was a former rapper. He's 50 now, but yeah,
He did Oh Boy. Oh Boy.
Yeah. yeah.
That's a nice studio.
This nigga here, bro.
I did not know you looked that good in person. My bad, bro.
Oh, pause.
You're amazing.
All right, hey, we gonna have to ask you to go, my nigga. I mean, I have to ask you to go, man. I'm gonna pay you for your time, for being here.
Oh,
I appreciate you.
Are you
I
you're
love
kicking him
you,
off
my
the
nigga.
show?
I'm
yeah.
not doing it again.
Yeah, no. I can't. I asked you the first time.
You gotta remember, Hafiz, man, our country, man, particularly amongst like the boxing community, and to be even more frank, the black boxing community, we we loved AB, man, but it's wild seeing this downfall, man. It's like we still are rooting for him, man, but he just all these antics is Crown Reese actually knows AB. You know, that's the crazy part about it. Yeah, we know him. Yeah.
You know, I used to have these thoughts about seeing him come back and prove everybody wrong. I was rooting for him, man.
Yeah, it's wild seeing this shit, man. This is kind of crazy.
And the man just paid him on the spot to get him off the show.
5,000. 5,000. I think it was like $5,000 or something.
I don't have no problems with you. I'm gonna pay you for your time, but you can't violate, bro. I told you that.
I'm not, though. I'm not.
Nah, I told you niggas boyfriends in here. You know when my brother
shit,
know that.
my bad, bro.
I was hitting on the girl.
Yeah,
it's me. It's me.
Well, if you want to wait for us outside, you could, but I'm not gonna sit in and not value your time neither.
Oh, this is horrible, man.
That is, but he's
he's
pissed. But look, one thing I will say: this man is a gentleman. Look the way he's dealing with it. He's not n-wording any of this. He's just like, here's the money.
Well,
thank you for your time.
Cam could get real ignorant too. He's older now. He's 50, 51. But but what I'm saying, Hafiz, is watching this dude on Kick, and maybe it's in my algorithm now, but watching AB doing this dumb shit every goddamn day, it's wild seeing it, man. Because literally, when I say it again, Hafiz, he was supposed to be the next Floyd Mayweather. Like, so I don't know, man. People say Gervonta Davis. Nah, I don't even know if Tank is not even a welterweight, right? Gravitating away.
No, he's not a welterweight.
He's not even a welterweight. So yeah, and he's nah.
But to Hafiz's point, Cameron, like most of us, we rooted for AB. That's why he gracefully let him leave, because he could have went the nigger route. Excuse me.
Could have become a little bit more handsy and no, that was respectful. That was all right. But I guess he has that level of respect for back in the day when he was a.
Wait, is Crown Reese accurate? AB has a fight coming up? Who the hell?
Crown Reese, why don't you call in, man? I had no idea there's a fight coming up.
What?
What did you think about Tyson?
What'd you say, Lena?
What do you think about Tyson when he was doing all these fights recently? Do you think that was like sad? Like, he's old.
I think Mike Tyson. I think it's really shameful what they're doing to Mike Tyson, man. To be honest with you, whoever his handlers, excuse me. I think that Mike Tyson needs the money, and he definitely. That was a tragic downfall too, man. To be honest with you. Yeah, he could have been.
Go on.
No, go ahead.
No, so Mike Tyson sells weed gummies in the shape. Guess what? In the shape of an ear.
Oh, I had no idea.
Yes, because he bit off Holyfield's ear. He sells gummies, weed gummies in the shape of an ear.
So he has one more fight on Don King's card. When is he, Crown Reese? When is he fighting? I mean, he's definitely not getting in shape right now for the fight.
I just read that.
Here go Crown Reese. Go ahead, Crown Reese. What up, buddy?
What's up? What's up, CT?
What's up, man? Crown Reese. AB has a fight coming up.
He has one more fight on that Don King card, so he had to complete it within 2 to 3 years. So this has been the year that's coming. That's why you've been seeing him in your algorithm.
When is he gonna start training for the fight? And when is the fight?
He's already been training. He's already in Miami, as we speak. So,
wow, looking like that.
Yeah. He has a looking like that. Listen, hold on, man. My wife was just talking about it. When CT brought it up, when she said, CT said, Crown Reese, no, and she looked at me. I was like, you didn't say something. I was like, yeah, I'll just put it out there, But he said it's been in his algorithm, yeah. But it's the last fight that he had for him to get the money that's on the contract, which is I think it's like $2 million.
Okay,
and that's it, bro. So, yeah. Yeah, to hear from the horse's mouth. Yep, that's
I
what it
mean,
is.
what could
Yep.
he do? Could he still have a career if he sobered up and stopped partying?
Yeah, I really think he could, but
Good. He has like a good 10 years. I think you could. We've had Welchers go into mid 40s, right? I mean, obviously Floyd
yeah,
and who else have we
yeah,
had?
he got to be disciplined and clean it up. You know, by me looking at him personally, it just seems like he don't even want to fight no more. You know, it just has been a has been of what he's um, created. A lot of people that was in front of him, um, I think, let him down to be, you know, for him to be in the position that he's in.
Really?
You know, yeah, because if you got friends around you, they help you keep your discipline. You know,
Yeah.
and I really think that the money that he's had, a lot of people who were there to inspire him, I think he like cut them off or whatever. And this is what you get when you put yourself in a position like this. You know, he's supposed to be a real live champion. He's supposed to be a person we are speaking about today that's really positive, but it's not. So,
Crown Reese, do you think when he transitioned into rap, he kind of took his foot off the gas with the boxing? Because I don't understand his fall off.
well, I think the rap came with the money. You know, with just something else that he wanted to do on the side. So, you know, that's what that came from. You know, he thought he could do that. You know, he was around people, Rick Ross, all of them people. You know, Drake, all the the top notch people. Really, a lot of people that was here in Cincinnati. You know, that were rappers and producers and stuff that's dealing with Ohio. Period. Not just saying Cincinnati, but yeah, he tried to put his feet there. You know, to be a promoter in the music business. So he, you know, and hey, you know, it's like buying a chicken wing spot, bro. To me, you know, it's here, it's not here tomorrow. So, I think a lot of bad investments, and just like I said, the people that's been around him, you know, it's just been all bad for him, man. And like I say, I've been around him. Well, I can tell you, I didn't hug and touch. I mean, you can look on my Facebook. I got pictures of him and my son. You know, I really know him closely. So